It is Saturday the 25th of March 2017, which is 36 days after Jacob Wetterling's birthday. 36 is the value of child if you add up the letters in the word child, and Jake would have turned 39 on Friday the 17th of February 2017. Here he's pictured at his 11th birthday, which was also his last, on Friday the 17th of February 1989. So, as I've said in previous videos, I've connected Jake to Nathan Breeze from Victoria in Australia. This was Jake at a summer school camp, also in 1989. Jake loved animals. He made a paper mache of a bald eagle when he was in school. Satan, the boy that religion teaches us is evil beyond all hope of redemption, which is not a very Christian attitude when you think about it. The storm boy, looking a bit mesmerized here as he walks towards the tornado. Jayton, sometimes he's an older boy, blonde hair and blue-eyed, but he also has a dark-haired brother named Demas, a twin, identical twin, except Demas has black hair. Okay, this was the first advice given for Tropical Cyclone Debbie, or what is going to become Tropical Cyclone Debbie. And this advice was given yesterday. The second one, released late yesterday, brought the tracking further south, more towards the Townsville-Bowen area. The next one shows Debbie really making a beeline for Townsville and becoming Category 4 strength by the 27th. And the latest advice maintains that, increasing the danger area as the storm's expected intensity also increases. So you can see now just how close we are to this tropical low becoming Tropical Cyclone Debbie. Debbie is about to get her name as a Category 1 tropical cyclone in the Coral Sea. That's the latest satellite image of Australia. Like I said, it's Saturday the 25th of March. It's pretty early in the morning, about 7:30 AM. We have a very impressive cloud mass here associated with this tropical low, soon to be Debbie. And we have a pretty cool candy cane or a letter J associated with some cloud down in the bight. Or associated with a front in the bight, I should say. So we have a article, obviously people in Townsville are getting quite nervous about this. Townsville is staring directly down the eye of a Category 3 cyclone forecast to hit the coast late on Monday afternoon. According to the Weather Bureau of Meteorology's tracking map late yesterday, which was very late yesterday, the tropical low was expected to turn into Category 1 Cyclone Debbie early this morning before intensifying. It is forecast to start adopting a more westerly track towards the coast. Bureau of Meteorology Queensland meteorologist Michael Peach said some models were showing the cyclone tracking directly towards Townsville. I need to highlight the uncertainty, but one of the latest models shows it going right over the top of Townsville, he said. Mr. Peach said the latest models had the cyclone tracking further south than predictions yesterday morning, as I was just showing. The latest tracking map has slowed it. It's looking at this stage to hit Monday or maybe early Tuesday, he said. And that's interesting because Tuesday will actually be 39 days after Jake's birthday, and 39 is the value of Angel. And of course it was Jake's 39th birthday this year in 2017. The longer it spends over water, there's a greater chance for intensification. There is a possibility that it will hit south of Townsville. Townsville City Council will open all dumps today for free to encourage residents to clean up their yards. Mayor Jenny Hill said council would meet with emergency services at 10 a.m. today to discuss the latest tracking of the cyclone. At this stage, the current modelling would have it somewhere between Townsville and Ayr, but that can change, she said. People should be cleaning their yards. Mr. Hill said depending on the severity of the cyclone and where it crosses the coast, Townsville could offer assistance to other regional councils. Depending on where it crosses and how bad it is, we could help out, she said. Townsville Police Inspector Roger White said while the community was resilient, they should not be complacent. Take all necessary steps to ensure the safety of yourselves and your families, Inspector White said. Do not, under any circumstances, drive through flooded roads and put yourself and other lives in danger. Pack your car and wait for the flooding to go away. So yeah, a lot of stuff here about, how to stay safe during a cyclone. Of course, there's a bigger issue when it comes to complacency, and that is climate change denial. Tony Abbott calls people who try to raise awareness about the potential impacts of climate change catastrophists, which I find rather strange because catastrophes do happen. They can happen, they do happen sometimes. And there's nothing wrong with being prepared or aware of the factors that make such things more likely, and climate change is certainly one of them. The ocean temperatures up here off North Queensland are currently 30 degrees, which is a full 2 degrees warmer than average, and that does provide extra fuel for a tropical cyclone. Of course, there are other things that must come together. You must have low wind shear in the upper atmosphere. You must have, which is the opposite of tornadoes. Tornadoes require high wind shear in the atmosphere. Cyclones require low wind shear in the upper atmosphere. But you also need the low itself to be present. You need to have, ocean temperatures have to be at least 26.5 degrees. And on top of that, you need to have enough moisture available in the atmosphere in the middle level. All those things must come together for a tropical cyclone to develop. But the factor when it comes to tropical cyclones that become extremely strong, that is changing globally, is sea surface temperature. So there we have, again, Jake, an 11-year-old child. Today is 36 days after Jake's birthday. 36 is the value of child. 39 is the value of Angel, and as that article was just saying, there is now a chance that Debbie could make landfall 39 days after Jake's birthday, which is Tuesday, the 28th of March 2017. So we'll wait and see what happens.